wondered why some fruits are called superfoods? Well, today we're diving into two incredible fruits that have earned that title, Acai and Ackee. Stick around because we've got some mind-blowing facts that might just change the way you see these tasty treats. Ready to discover what makes these fruits so special? Let's jump in with Acai. First up, let's talk about the Acai berry, pronounced Ah-Sigh-EE. This little fruit looks like a cross between a grape and a blueberry, but don't let its size fool you. Acai is a superfood powerhouse. Native to the Amazon rainforest, acai berries have been a staple in Brazil for centuries, not just for their flavor, but for their amazing health benefits. So what makes acai so special? These berries are packed with antioxidants, especially a type called anthocyanins. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal with antioxidants? Well, they help fight off harmful free radicals in your body, which can reduce your risk of serious diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Talk about a tiny berry with a big impact, right? But there's more to acai than just its health benefits. Ever wondered why acai bowls have become such a popular breakfast choice? It's not just for the gram, folks. We're about to uncover the secret behind this superfood trend. But before we dive into that, let's talk about why acai berries are also great for your heart. Acai berries are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same type of healthy fats you find in olive oil. These fats are great for your heart. They can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases and even lower the chances of a stroke. Plus, they help increase your levels of HDL cholesterol, which is the good kind. Here's a fun fact that might surprise you. While most of us think of acai as a dessert or smoothie ingredient, did you know that in the Amazon, acai berries are traditionally eaten with fish or meat? Yep, you heard that right. The people living around the Amazon River used to soak these berries in water to soften the skin and flesh, making them easier to eat with savory dishes. It's a whole different way to enjoy acai. But wait, before you start adding acai to every meal, there's something you should know. Acai might be a superfood, but moderation is key. What happens if you overdo it? We'll get to that in a moment, but first, let's talk about how you can incorporate acai into your daily routine without going overboard. One of the most popular ways to enjoy acai is in a smoothie bowl. It's not just a trendy breakfast option. It's actually a delicious way to get a dose of those heart-healthy fats and antioxidants we talked about earlier. And the best part? You can top it with all sorts of fruits, seeds, and nuts to make it your own. Just be careful not to add too much sugar. Remember, even superfoods can have a downside if consumed in excess. But what if acai isn't the only superfood you should be keeping an eye on? There's another fruit out there that's just as intriguing, and it comes with a bit of a twist. Ever heard of Ackee? Stick around because what we're about to reveal might just surprise you. Now, let's switch gears and talk about Ackee. This fruit might not be as well known as acai, but it's got its own set of superpowers and a fascinating history to boot. Native to West Africa, but more famously associated with Jamaica, Ackee is a staple in Caribbean cuisine. But here's where it gets interesting. Ackee is delicious and nutritious, but it can also be deadly if not prepared correctly. Ackee has a bright red exterior that opens up to reveal yellow arrows. These arrows are the only edible part of the fruit, and they're packed with essential nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin C, and protein. But, and this is a big but, the rest of the fruit contains a toxin that can be extremely dangerous if consumed. That's why it's so important to make sure Ackee is fully ripe and properly prepared before eating. Ackee is most famously served with saltfish in Jamaica, creating a dish that's both savory and satisfying. But did you know that this dish is considered the national dish of Jamaica? There's a fascinating story behind how Ackee became so popular in the Caribbean. Want to hear more? We're diving into that in just a second, but first, let's take a closer look at the health benefits of this unique fruit. Ackee isn't just about flavor, it's also a great source of nutrients. The arrows are rich in healthy fats, protein, and vitamins, making them a great addition to your diet. Plus, Ackee contains compounds that may help protect against certain diseases. But remember, it's crucial to eat it safely. So, what's the final verdict? Is Ackee a superfood worth the risk, or is it better to stick with acai? and what other tropical fruits are out there just waiting to be discovered. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned, because we've got a lot more juicy secrets to share.